Good day.
Hello.
Yes?
Good day.
stay a while and listen.
Yes?
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Good day.
Good day.
Greetings.
Good to see you.
Good day.
can't carry anymore. Hello.
Hello. Yes?
Good day.
Hello.
Yes?
Good day.
I can't carry anymore.
Stay a while and listen.
Greetings.
Good day.
Yes?
Yes?
Greetings.
Good day.
Good day.
Hello.
Greetings.
Sorry about that, guys. I thought the mic was on. That was my fault. My B. Yeah. Well, hopefully if I get a lot of money here pretty soon, which I'm going to, because all of the 4 properties that I'm trying to sell are finally under contract for at or above my asking price. I'm going to get a new laptop that's better than this one, and that hopefully doesn't have the fan issue. So, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. C'est la vie, Sonia, c'est la vie. What do you mean, Rusty? Sound off was better? I know the fan in the background is annoying. I apologize for that. Unfortunately, there's not too much I can do about it. Thank you, Sonny. I have a powerful gaming desktop in another room, which I use on occasion, but I don't have this save file on it, or this group of save files. Your back hurts? I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda. Make sure you give it good rest, and perhaps, I don't know, try an inversion table if you have it available. Might help you out. You see 40 people? I see 24. Either way, it's pretty damn cool. I'm glad to have you all here. I see you. Video reaction to Lewis Rossman. Lewis has done a lot of electronic repair videos, as Monk keeps it simple mostly. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction-ception that I had there. Damn! Reaction-ception that I had there. Crazy. I'm mine over here, but on my actual whatchamacallit, stream studio whatever, it's showing 26, so it's all good. Why not replace the fan? Because it costs more money than it's worth to do so. It's just a headache, you know? Thank you, babe. Yeah, I don't know why everybody suddenly decided to come hang out, but I'm glad y'all did. Maybe you're just, you know, finally getting notifications. I don't know. that's crazy, Sonia. Damn. Excuse me. I might have to be doing more of this in the future. If I got y'all hanging out here, I might have to start streaming 5 days a week. I might just do that. Video games. Steady, lads. You don't want it. I don't want pizza. Strawberry milkshake. So a new fan. I'm using a laptop. So it's quite intricate to actually dig into it and get it fixed. You know, it's a headache. Easy to screw up because everything's so tightly compacted in there. If you want to say that, Sonia. I can hardly be called lazy, I think. It's mostly just that I'm doing 5,000 other things. I believe it, Sonny. However, I do a lot of laptop repairs to resell. I help with my brother doing the same, Chris. It's fun to do, actually. Oh man, I bet you would find it way easier than you would think. You know, you might be right, but I don't know. It's the whole rigmarole of actually going through the process of learning how to do it and digging into it and stuff, and having to, you know, take my computer out of the plug and out of its stand and unscrew everything. It's a whole logistical train. Not something I'm particularly enthused about doing, you know? Welcome, welcome, all 33 of you hanging out. So glad to have you. It's an arrow. I forget exactly. Let's see. The sticker says arrow. It's a gigabyte arrow. But that's all it says on the sticker. So, it's from 2022, I believe it is. Pretty new. It's a good laptop. This is a known issue that it has, that the fans tend to... About a quarter of the laptops in this run have this fan problem. Basically just rubbing against a cord. Is everything when it comes to having the desire to do something. Yeah, it's true. I have the desire to build stuff, not necessarily to take stuff apart, you know? More power to those who do though. I know Sonia loves taking stuff apart. Loves to learn about it. I'm a thinkerer, that's right. Ironically enough, considering... Sorry about that. My family members had been griping for years of having a quality laptop to play their games, so I finally just said F it and got everybody the same laptop in my family that uses laptops, so that they can't make the argument anymore, at least for a few years, that they don't have a good enough laptop to play games. That's insane, Sonia. Yeah, I'm seeing it on my mobile device. I'm seeing it on my mobile devices as well. It's, considering we spend on average like a third of our day, a fourth of our day on a laptop or a computer of some type, it was a very important investment, especially with the work that I'm trying to do, you know, and Sonia as well, right? You. And my brother James also has a YouTube channel that he's trying to build that's fully monetized. He just needs to post more to get payouts and stuff. Putting Oprah to shame. Every check under the seats for a laptop. And you get a laptop, and you get a laptop, and you get a laptop. Gotta take care of my family. You know, at least proportionally, Sonia, you're correct. $10,000 to me is a lot more than 100 Honda Civics to Oprah. Her being a billionaire and me just having a little bit extra cash, you know? No, don't delete it, Amanda. Why are you thinking that? Tinkering and thinkering can go hand in hand, and they absolutely do. You must thinkering before you tinkering. You have those who build the theory and those who build the devices. Theory comes first most of the time. I don't know, maybe half the time actually, maybe half the time. Let's see, cold and lightning. Not bad. Only requires level 29. Not bad. Only requires level 29. Down. I tinker while I thinker. Yep. The Olympic swimmer was asked, what's the hardest part of your training? And her answer was, getting in the pool. Yeah. I feel you there. Definitely. The most difficult part of a journey is the first, of a 1,000-mile journey is the first step, right? What's going on here? There we go, okay. Encourages people, Chris, now encouraging Peyton with the Tinker spirit. I love it. I do too. It's badass. And honestly, I expect nothing less from Chris. He's an inspiring individual. In 5 years, you could have millions of subs. That's right. That is right. It takes some people longer than it takes others, but as long as you're consistent, you consistently post, you'll consistently grow. It's like eating an elephant. You gotta do it one bite at a time. I know to what you are referring. I am, therefore I think. Sum ergo cogito. Thanks, Sports Pro. Nice, Sonia. Nice. One bite YouTube video at a time. Yep, that's right. Ba-dum-ts. I know, I crack myself up, Sonia. I crack myself up. Yep, that's right. Sum ergo cogito. Cogito. Call you my girlfriend?
I can.
Oh, son of a biscuit. I don't know if that's good or bad, Sonia. Not good enough. Yo, mama. Your mom goes to college. Uh-oh. Sonya's being Greta Thunberg again. How dare you! JK, JK.
Not in town.
Hey, y'all should join his membership. Yeah, for sure. I post exclusive videos over there. Would love to have you over. And the prices are pretty reasonable. I think my entry level is fellow traveler, and it's like $3.99. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's not very expensive. Basically, it's just another way you can support the channel. Oh, wait a second. No, I don't want that one. Yeah. Yeah. Just a mana. You're computering but still here? Rock on. I'm just glad to have you lurking. On. Oh, this is being silly. Alright, we're at 69 views on the video, guys. Nice. Maybe we can get to 420. Blaze it. Damn. That's a channel record, Sonya. Well, no. Channel record for horizontal. But my channel record is, I believe, like 82. That happened on one of my workout streams a while back. If I see over 40 in Livestream Studio, that's going to be insane. It's going to be a happy day. Though, it's already pretty damn awesome right now. Thank you, honey. Pretty soon this is going to be you as well, on your channel. Especially if you do what I recommended. It's going to happen much sooner rather than later. Oh, thank you, Chris. All right. It's not technically meeting the target, but it's a donation, so that's all that matters. You got another members only video coming up, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Rock on. good one. Hold on to that. I have to free up space. I need that stuff. Let's check it. Nice! You need greater talons. It's like the game is telling me to make an assassin. Assassin is such a funny word. Yeah, I see that, baby. I see that. We're breaking one record after another, for at least horizontal. I don't really need that. I don't need that either. You know, in the game files, this is called Bartok's Chop Chop. Because the creators of Diablo 2 were not ones to not have a little bit of whimsy. Hence the, whatchamacallit, Secret Cow level. Thank you, Chris! Alright! Time. A Peytonian phrase often mentioned on the workout videos made by one Mr. P. Pearson. You're darn tootin'. There we go. I was already going to make another members video for you, but now I'm definitely doing it. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Give you guys some real estate trade secrets, perhaps. Yeah, he's a legend. Straight beast mode in it. Oh wow! I got 40 concurrents on my my live stream studio. That's the highest I've ever seen. Thank you guys. Damn, Sonia, you're seeing 54. Wow. $54. Wow. It's almost like something was unlocked. 41. I'm just straight up cheesing here because this is so cool. I got this many people hanging out. They do seem to do so, yes. So I'm grateful for that, Chris. Thank you very much. Can't get membership. Yeah, I don't have that ability either yet. I think only select channels can do it. Yeah, I looked in my settings. It didn't look like I could actually do that. But I'll look again. Maybe I missed something. Hell yeah, they're going well for you too, Sons. It might just happen that. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. It's expectations. I don't want to. Yeah. But we're going to push to make it good. I'll just say that. Freaking crazy. Oh, thank you, Sonya! Woo! You rock, Sonya! Alright. Remember not to use up too much of that money, because you know what you're using it for. But thank you. Only natural that you'd have a boxing emoji there. I like it. 45. Damn, this is crazy. Sonia's birthday is in November. So it is coming up technically, but not for a little bit. When's the next ladder? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. I don't usually play ladder because it's a bit too saturated with bots, you know? But I'll have to check that out. Thought it was boxing at first too, but it looks like it was Oh yeah, you're right. Shoot. I missed that. 47 concurrence. Rock on. Yep, Sterling. Just play with friends. I mean, that's the way to do it. You know? You play games online to socialize with your friends, so... Yeah, hardcore online is a challenge, to say the very least. You lose a connection and you're in a bad spot, well, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. If you're watching D2R live streams, you probably know about Cooley, but he loves... Damn, 58. He loves dueling. Mr. Llama SC always seems to have the one up on him, though. I think so, Sonia. I think so, Sonia. I think so. You're gonna have to stop by in the East Coast, where Chris is in Maine. Say hi to him and have a party. Socketed helm, round full, perfect sapphire. Alright. One socket. Hey! One day might be closer than you think, Chris. Couldn't keep away. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Woot woot. You guys could check out the winery vineyard where my wife is, an assistant winemaker. Sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. I love wine tasting and going to distilleries and going to breweries and stuff. I find that to be quite the outing. Which, thank you for bringing that up. That might be one of the things I have to do with Sonia when she's here in California with me in the next 17 days. We don't drink and I work there for a while. We do see beauty in vineyards later. We can get married in the vineyard and embarrass Chris and his wife getting toasted? Perhaps, I don't know, maybe. So you guys don't drink, huh? Interesting. I can appreciate that. As far as I'm concerned, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? and it's kind of a human thing. We've been drinking for thousands of years, so, you know, might as well partake a little bit. Yeah, it'll be on. Yeah, it'll be on the water. Oh, I get you, Chris. I get you. Is on the water. Oh, cool. You don't have to drink, just like you don't have to eat meat. That's true. That's true. Put on your Sunday best. There you go. By the way, walking distance down the road. Cool. It is pretty crazy that you guys got wineries up there considering how cold it gets in the winter. I'm impressed. Very few edible things you want to eat. Yeah. I believe I've already told you, Chris, but I'm pescatarian myself. I will eat other forms of meat if I absolutely have to, like if it's a life or death situation. Don't get me wrong, but you know. I try to just eat fish. French hybrids and other cold hardy grapes are a must for a vineyard. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Are a must for a vineyard. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Fish only, yeah. I remember I've been to Africa, many places in the world. I'm more in line with just eating just about anything that is interesting, not terribly horrible for you, and tastes good. Yeah. Though some of the things that they eat in foreign countries are very, very, very off the wall. I'm sure you've probably seen bizarre foods. Battle cry. Okay. Okay. Hold on to that actually. Yeah. Yeah. You're hungry now? Are you hungry for tomatoes? Hopefully not raw testicles. Ooh, nice. Chiron, stop. Why are you barking? There's nothing going on. Chill out. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry, doggo spazzing. Yeah, no raw testicle at 3:30 a.m. for sure. Only pass on that one. Oh. Oh, but it's superior. I can't do anything with that. When are you premiering it, Sonia? I said, when are you premiering it? Yeah, on the YouTubes, but what time are you going to premiere it? Is it an instant premiere, or are you scheduling it? Brum, 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 brum. Oh, it is instant premiere, okay. I gave you a like. What's with the gray boxes?
KO!
Excuse me. Breath nerd. I had a watermark on it. I no longer use. Oh, okay. All good. In the hood. Over in a minute. Yeah, I got you on as well. Watching you in the background. Excuse me. Your boy's an elderly feller. I get tired at 7:30 p.m. JK, JK. Oh yeah? Did you have a channel before this one, Sonia? What was the channel? Does it still exist? Chiron, you need to stop. Nope, it's long gone. Had interviews on there too from random people. Why'd you get rid of it, babe? That would have been fun to see. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Whoops. One interview from your cousin during COVID. Well, I guess all those videos just post on your new channel. What are you thinking you want your schedule to be? I set up the podcast videos to be posted Tuesdays and Thursdays because those tend to be the most viewed days. But what do you think? What do you want to do? Have one. Well, all the videos that you have on that laptop. Every 2 days. That could work. Every 2 days for sure. That could work. Won't oversaturate people, but at the same time it'll be consistent. At the same time it'll be consistent. Maybe we could do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Come on, OBS, cut it out. Make it feel fun again. Good deal. Sorry for the intermittent connection there. OBS is being silly. Probably trying to force another update on me. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that too, Sonia. I saw that too, Sonia. Damn. That is crazy. I love it. We are approaching an overall channel record, not just horizontal view. More useful. Loca's being ornery. Thank you so much for the emojis. Woo! Heck yeah! Need more likes, for sure. Just making toast. I like toast. Or buttered toast. Have you been paying attention to CT Group the last couple of weeks, Peyton? I have seen a couple posts about the highest IQ person in the world, but that's about it. I haven't been paying too much attention otherwise. What's up? To be honest with you, I was a little bit irritated with how defensive Chris was about that, but I don't know as much about it as he does. Bit of drama. I hadn't realized that he was a moderator a few years ago. Are you talking about the highest IQ guy in the world being a moderator? Or are you talking because I mean, of course, Chris would be a moderator on his own channel or his own page. Yeah. I mean, of course, Chris is under the educated assumption that he's a charlatan, I suppose. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. Chiron, stop it. And I do remember a little of it, however, I became quite attentive to the friction. Yes. Yeah. They say, you know, as is written in the Bible, I think Paul mentioned this actually. I don't know. You'll have to look up the specifics. I don't know the specifics, or I don't remember them offhand. But essentially, for those who speak pride for the right reasons, puff up their chests for the right reasons, Paul doesn't care, as long as they're speaking about God, as long as they're speaking about Jesus. So frankly, if he's, you know, puffing up his chest about being the highest IQ guy in the world, in order to lend more credence to Jesus Christ existing and being God and all that, and the Bible being the truth given to us by God, then I scarcely care all that much about his real IQ. I mean, I do care, because it does matter to some extent, but, you know, he's still spreading the word, and he got attention to spread the word. So it's still a net positive.
I can't.
But the fact that his IQ is self-reported and he doesn't have verification of it, I get where Chris is coming from. It's just a little irritating. That's right. That's right. I I've lived a life with enough drama in it. You don't need to add unnecessary amounts or drama from unnecessary sources and all that stuff, you know? If there's going to be drama, I'm not going to be party to it. Yep, that's right, Sonia. It's a congregation of nerds. Take would be priceless. I believe she's one of the top parts of the People Social branch. Yeah. Got to use that hashtag going forward. That's a good one. Well versed in the newspaper column sociological branch of intelligence. You gotta do what you gotta do, right, Sons? So interesting, and things have simmered down a bit on that front. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I got restricted on the CTMU page for like a month because I was posting my my links to my videos every day, and I guess they thought it wasn't relevant to the conversation, so rather than tell me to stop posting, they just restricted my access. So, yeah. I'm just saying, you know, that whatever. Sounds like you and me both, Sonya. We're as white as they come. I mean, I might have a little bit of a tan, but I'm still pretty damn white. The inner workings of the high IQ community and their correlation overlap of fields, fascinating. Yeah. Also, the unfortunate coevolution that tends to happen, it's not exclusive, it's not surefire, but tends to happen with high IQ and other psychological issues, such as narcissism, sociopathy, all that other nonsense, megalomania, blah 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 blah. Extremely straightforward way of telling you. Wasn't the Wayfinders gifted group. I'm surprised the group moderator, specifically Oki, didn't reach out even after. Yeah, didn't say a word to me. Just restricted my ability to post for about for a month, and that was that. It's all right. I guess they weren't necessarily wrong. It wasn't explicitly applicable to the CTMU, the stuff I was posting, but whatever. Only some skin off my back, you know? Not enough to hurt in a lasting way. Just my pride. Not very like-minded, intelligent people to resort to childish behavior, kind of arrogant and holier than thou. Yeah, you know, that's one of the reasons I've started to get further away from that, because I appreciate a lot of what Chris is doing, but he does have kind of the air of holier than thou, and I'm not liking that. So, suffice it to say. Talking about it would have been small talk at that point. It's all good though. It didn't tarnish you or cause extreme drama. I agree. It's the CTNE group that has to keep a tight ship. Yeah, and extremely quickly in that group if they don't. Yeah, I saw a few of the posts that that Chris was trying to quell. Like there was another competing theory of everything. I forget exactly what it was called, but yeah, Chris put the kibosh on that pretty quick. Yeah, you just don't want to deal with shit anymore. You know? I'm already starting to get some of that. I'm like, no more drama, no bullshit. Just get to the point. You know? I suppose knowledge can't let the normies in to learn and progress. Well, it's accessible to pretty much everybody. You can become a member of the group if you want. You just apply, and they accept almost everybody. But you have to say things that are applicable to the conversation. So, you know. Yeah, that's the greater something theory. That is what I was talking about, yes. With tremendous capacity, in order to be secure in what you actually have, your gifts, use them, build with them, make works, you know? That's what it comes down to. Because the highest IQ in the world doesn't mean a damn thing if you don't use it for anything. Yep, that's right, Sonia, I agree. Teach, not dictate, is more like keeping a tight ship. See, community, not just ridicule of it. Conversation is welcome. Yeah. The knee-jerk response is that it seems to be slightly dictatorial, but it's not. It's not. The decisions that are made there can generally be justified for the people that are not allowed to be in, and those that are, you know, quelched, like myself. But it is bothersome that the moderator didn't reach out to me and tell me to stop, because I would have. Philosophical constant, yeah. Was a big part of the rub. It was being taken as theory, but Ben, I think his name, was trying to explain that it wasn't a theory. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. I do appreciate any and all people seeking truth genuinely, and whether the guy was right or wrong, or the advocates were right or wrong, at least they presented it to the right people to talk about it, I guess. I think I'm going to keep this live going for about another 15 minutes.
Stay alive and listen.
So I got to take a shower and stuff, and you know, we will be going to the Hard Rock tomorrow, my mom and I, to do some live streaming and record some videos and stuff. We weren't originally planning on it. We were going to try to do the no streaming for 6 months, but it didn't make any difference, so we just said screw it.
I can't.
Okay, Sonia. Love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Or later today for you. We got into the what names mean. Sophia means knowledgeable, wisdom, knowledgeable person. Yes, Chris. She's told me about that. Her name is really cool. I love really cool. I love her name. Which it makes sense that you would get into conversation like that. Sonia is insanely intelligent. I mean, she's like probably 1 in 100 million or something. That level of bright. And mine, Christopher, means bearer of Christ. My middle name, gift of God. And my last name means smart person. Bearer of Christ, gift of God, smart person. I like that. It all applies. Yeah, she told me she had her intelligence tested like 3 times when she was 8 years old, but she never got the results. Apparently they had to test it a bunch of times because they were like, there's no way. Turns out there was. Good night, baby. care of some things. I'll feed the algo emojis in the background. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Clearly, we discovered that it does in fact matter and help out a lot. Excuse me. Goodness. I might not be around to hear, and if I don't catch you logging off, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for encouragement and insight, Peyton. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Helped tremendously. And I'm always happy to help any way that I can.
What do you need?
There we go. The number of elephants to eat in my life and listing items in my store is one of them. Nice. Gotta do what you gotta do. be the last run. Alrighty. That's it, guys. Thank you all for being here. Really a pleasure. I will be back at latest on Wednesday. So, I'll see you.